Christmas is money! Good evening and welcome to Taking Stock Live Christmas edition. You like my money dress? I had to come dressed for the occasion because it is our special Christmas edition. It's the last episode of Taking Stock for 2021. When you come back here in 2022, you will be seeing a brand new set. So the set behind me will be fully complete, everything nice and renovated. Oh, that music. Oh, oops. It's my tablet playing. Yeah, when we come back in 2022, you will be seeing us in our brand new studio, brand new set, and it will be an entirely new look. But tonight we have a lot of giveaways for you, and of course, launching the Masterclass and eBook. Dun, 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 dun. It's the big unveiling. Let me tell you, this thing had me nervous up until this evening, making sure that all the T's were crossed, all the I's were dotted. It's not as easy as it seems to launch a digital product. And someday soon, I will share with you some of the things that I've learned from this process. But the product is out there. It's live. The website is ready. And you can go to KalilaReynolds.com/masterclass to order today. I'm going to be walking you through it during the course of the show and giving you an opportunity to win lots of awesome prizes. We've got cash, we've got gifts from our sponsors, we've got free masterclass bundles, and lots more. So tell a friend, share this with somebody you know right now, because you could be the lucky winner of money, of a masterclass, which is the gift that keeps on giving, because you learn how to make more money. And you could win some Appleton rum. You can win something from our sponsors, Proven, Ideal, JMMB, Sagicor, Bulwark Insurance. So big up everybody who supported us throughout the year. Big ups to you who have been tuning into this show all through 2021. Since we launched in 2019, it sounds like wow, 100 plus episodes in, and here we are getting ready to do this tonight. So let me know where you're joining us from this evening. I will be happy to facilitate you. I love to see people joining us from all over the world. Santa K is ready. Marcus says money ho. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, for sure. X Factor says, good night. Hope to learn a lot from this class. Astina says, you look cashy tonight. Yes, that was the objective. Ruthann is in Kingston. Malik is in Kingston also. All right. So before we get into it, let me give you what's hot in business and a look at what's coming up. All I want for Christmas is money! On this episode of Taking Stock, it's the highly anticipated launch of my Investing for Beginners Masterclass. Learn stock market basics, keys to wealth creation, and so much more. Also get a special discount code on my masterclass when you tune in to the live edition of Taking Stock. And as well, it's our special Christmas giveaway episode. We'll be giving away over $100,000 in cash and prizes. You don't want to miss this live event Tuesday at 8 p.m. And then the analysts weigh in on the latest stock market developments. Jetcon and Scotia Investments results are out, and U.S. inflation has hit almost 7%, the highest in 40 years. We'll discuss. But first, here's What's Hot, brought to you by Jamaica Money Market Brokers, your best interest at heart.
Cygnus Capital has raised $4.3 billion from a private placement for Cygnus Credit Investments. The bonds were issued under the Financial Services Commission exempt distribution guidelines and were structured in 3 series across 3 tenors. Scotia Investments Jamaica acted as co-arranger. Executive Vice President and Chief Investment Officer at Cygnus, Jason Morris, says the new capital will provide an opportunity for the company to transition its private credit business to a larger operating scale and break into new territories across the region. The issue was oversubscribed by nearly 30%. The Inter-American Development Bank, IDB, has relieved its general manager of the Caribbean Group, Therese Turner-Jones, of her duties at the agency. IDB's Chief Staff and Strategy Officer Jessica Bedoya confirmed her removal with Nationwide News last week. She said the reason is confidential. However, she said the decision forms part of a normal, deliberate process to ensure that those in the line of command feel they have the right people at the right place at the right time. Mrs. Turner-Jones joined the IDB in 2013 as Jamaica's country representative. The bank is now seeking a successor. The president of the IDB also led a high-level mission to the country last week. The mission aimed to deepen the IDB's relationships with Jamaica and support its work in the country's development. More than 100 prospective buyers turned up to view First Rock Capital Holdings luxury units at Hambani Estates. Sotheby's International held an open house for the units on December 4. According to a release from the company, some buyers also made offers on the spot. The units were unveiled in April, with Sotheby's contracted to market and sell them. First Rock Capital Holdings is hoping to revolutionize the local real estate market with its standalone home concept and bring to Jamaica a trend taking off in the United States and Europe. Hambani Estates is a low-density, multifamily development consisting of 12 single-family residences of 8,000-plus square feet. Units are priced at $1.8 million to $2 million US. Sotheby's expects the listings to go quickly. The Port of Falmouth is the world's best cruise terminal for 2021. It's one of 2 awards copped by the Port Authority of Jamaica at the first annual World Cruise Awards. The port also won the award for the Caribbean's Best Cruise Terminal 2021. President of the PAJ, Professor Gordon Shirley, says Falmouth sets the standard for the globe's cruise terminals. He says despite being shut down for a year due to the pandemic, the port has rebounded strongly. He says the PAJ has invested heavily in improving the standards and protocols at the port. He adds that he expects the other ports to be competing with Falmouth next year as they all exceed the benchmark standard it has set. Red Stripe is Manufacturer of the Year for 2020. The company copped the award at the 2021 staging of the Jamaica Manufacturers and Exporters Association JMEA Awards last week. The award recognizes trailblazers that demonstrate manufacturing mastery in research and development, exports, and profitable growth. It also highlights their commitment to employees, dedication to total quality, investment in training and retraining, and overall responsiveness to the far-reaching community. Companies vied for recognition in 19 categories at the awards gala. The beer company also copped the Robert Lightburn Award for productivity and competitiveness, its 3rd consecutive win. They also got the nod for quality with the National Certification Body of Jamaica NCBJ Award for quality and standards. What's Hot was brought to you by Jamaica Money Market Brokers, your best interest at heart.
Hey moneymakers, you're not an official part of the family until you have your merch. Visit KalilaReynolds.com/store to order your t-shirt and your mask today. Let's get this money. This segment of Taking Stock is brought to you by Bulwark Insurance Agency, insurance made easy, and Appleton Estate, Jamaican excellence. You watch my programs?
Sure, on YouTube, day after day. So what's new coming out? Yeah, and I love to hear this. Welcome to Money Mondays. So it's very interesting program still.
What do you watch?
I watch it when I get the time.
Why?
Why? Because it helps you to do how to invest and the steps they can go to achieve your goals as well. I invest in Facebook based on the fact that it come out and you know them so Jamaica is the first I find for Jamaica to provide them one, so let's give them a try.
All right, so that was Nigel, and those of you who've been following me for a long time would have seen him already talking about his experience investing on the stock exchange. He started with just 1,000 Jamaican dollars. He's a security guard, and you can too. There are some firms that allow you to start investing with just a little bit of money. I've spoken to so many people who bought me up out a road, and they have shared their experiences in, how they have been able to start generating wealth. Somebody was asking earlier in the comments, what is the masterclass? Where have you been? We're talking about the Investing for Beginners Masterclass and ebook. So the entire bundle is available now. The link is in the description. You can just click it or just type in your browser KalilaReynolds.com/masterclass to go get your bundle tonight. I said in the promo that you'd get a special promo code for tonight. I decided not to actually do the promo code route. What we're doing is that we're offering at a special price, a 20% discounted price for tonight only. So right now it's $24.99 US or 4,000 Jamaican dollars. Tomorrow the price will go up, and then I'm going to have Fat Joe come on and say, yes, today's price is not today's price, because tomorrow it goes up to the full price, $29.99 US or 5,000 JMD. So tonight, if you go right now, you can get your discounted price. And one of the benefits is you get to pay in Jamaican dollars. If you're in Jamaica, get to pay in the local currency. So you don't have all those currency conversion fees and whatnot. So if you have already ordered your masterclass, let me see you comment in the comment section. Let me see who you are, who are our early birds who have gotten that masterclass already. Buy it for somebody else. All you have to do is put in someone else's email address. If you're buying it as a gift for someone, put in their email address so that they can log in and access the class. Jenny PC says, buying my course now. Danzali says, ordered yesterday. You're early, Danzali. Nita says, gonna order now. I love to see it. So I will be giving away some copies of that. Already registered, says Ashley. But first, let's start our giveaways for today. And first, we're going to invite Oric Angus from Ideal Securities Brokers. You often see him during the Analysts. Well, today he is coming as Santa Oric and Santa Ideal. They have 2 giveaways for us today. So, Oric, we have Oric ready. There he is. Morning, Oric. You look like you just wake up.
Hi, Kalina. Night. How are you? Sorry about that.
I'm doing well. All right.
Awesome.
All right. So you have a giveaway for our viewers. What are you giving away?
All right. So I have similar to what we did last year. I have 2 questions I'd like to ask our viewers. One is a little more challenging, but I'm hoping that someone will get it. Maybe I'll give them a bonus when they come in.
All right. Before you ask the questions, tell us a little bit about what you guys do there at Ideal Securities Brokers.
All right, so at Ideal Securities, we are a primary broker, similar to the other brokers which are listed on the stock exchange. We are now currently a member of the stock exchange. Like I said last week, Ideal Portfolio was more of a management service. So what we did was separated our service. So one, Ideal Securities Broker offer broker services, which means it can also get companies listed on the stock exchange via IPO or any other private placements that the stock exchange offer. And then Ideal, well, you didn't ask me about IPS, but you get the gist of that one. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. For Ideal Securities Broker, we have big plans for next year. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to working with the stock exchange and getting those products out.
So people can come to you guys, open an account, invest on the stock exchange, and also invest in securities abroad, right?
That's correct. And similarly with portfolio, you can open US accounts, but we'll be channeling most of them through our new formation, which is Ideal Securities Brokers. So we can purchase, like you said, US equities, mutual funds, ETF, which are exchange traded funds, all of those different products which are listed on the international exchanges.
All right. Well, let's ask a question, Oric. What do you want to know? Everybody, get your typing fingers ready. I hope you have fast internet speed.
Sure. So I'm going to go ahead with the first question. And it's a little bit more along the line of the history of Ideal Portfolio Services. It's 2 questions, by the way, for the 2 separate companies. So the first question is, who is the founder of Ideal Portfolio Services Company Limited, and what year was the company formed?
All right. So I know everybody's running to Google right now.
Right. So that is a challenging one there. The next one is a little bit more easier.
Okay, well, while they run to Google and try to find the answer, let me answer this question from I saw somebody was asking if I registered already, when will the ebook be available? It's already available, so everything is in one bundle on the site. So if you're seeing the videos, there's also a link there or a button there that allows you to download the ebook. So everything is in one. It's one payment for everything. You get the videos, you get the ebook, you get the broker guide, investments tracker, everything is all together one payment. All right, so we have an answer already. Marcus Sewell, is this the correct answer? Donovan Lewis, 1994.
So I'm actually surprised a lot of people know, but the thing is that I think Marcus is right, because Ideal Portfolio Services was formed in 1994. Ideal Finance Corporation, which is another company within the group, was formed in 1991. So if we're being more exact, Marcus Sewell would be the correct one here.
Oh, because I did see a lot of people saying 1991.
1991, but they're very close, and I must commend them for that. I'm actually surprised. Very good.
So, yeah, so congratulations, Marcus. Please
But wait,
email.
Kalina, I think Marcus was the one who won last year.
Really?
I stand correct, right? Because he came
Marcus is
down to
doing
our
his
office last
homework.
year to open his account.
Oh, not, so what does he win this year? What's the prize?
Similar, but I guess we'll give him a top up on that gift cert, seeing that he won twice in
He's
a row,
already
two
a client.
consecutive years. So we work it out, Marcus. Don't worry yourself.
How much you decided how much money on the gift cert?
Well, on the gift cert now it's currently 10,000. So I guess
10,000.
I can get approval to increase that by 50%. So we're looking at
Yay! Congratulations,
10,000.
Marcus. So what I'm going to ask you to do and ask all our winners to do tonight, Marcus, we have your name down and we know your YouTube handle. So please email admin, ADMIN, at KalilaRayMedia.com. So Kristen, just type out the email address for me on the banner. But it's admin, ADMIN, at KalilaRayMedia.com. So send us an email to claim your prize. We'll put you in touch with Oric. So what's your second question, Oric?
All right, so the second question is right in front of your face, and this will be to find out who have the quickest fingers. So the next question is, ISBL is one of the 13 companies within the Ideal group of companies. What does the acronym ISBL represents? And like I said, it's right there.
Me miss. I mean, sir.
ISBL.
Me, sir. But that person, Sinita, has, but you don't have the L. He asked, what does ISBL stand for?
ISBL.
So, all right. So Ruth Ann Powell, is that the correct answer, Oric?
Yes, I see Ruth Ann Powell, Ideal Securities Brokers Limited. So that is the correct answer. Actually, it's brokers, but we can give it to her. So it's brokers.
Oh, she doesn't have an S on the broker. Yeah.
Yes, but
yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah.
fine. That is fine.
Okay, but she got the limited. So
Yes.
Congratulations, Ruthann. Email admin at KalilaRayMedia.com to claim your prize. And if you don't have an Ideal account just yet, now you will. And if you do, you get a little top up on your account. So for Christmas, you can buy some stocks. Congratulations to our winners in this first segment. Thanks, Oric.
You're welcome. Have a good Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year when it comes.
You too. And we'll see you next year.
Cheers. Thank you, Kalila.
All right. So we have a lot more giveaways coming up. But at this point in the program, let me introduce you to my masterclass, darling. So let me do a screen share here and show you what that looks like, because I want you guys to go over to KalilaReynolds.com/masterclass. All right. Let's see. Can I do this here? All right, here we go. So, am I on the right tab? I think this is what it looks like after you've already purchased it. I wanted to show you what it looks like before you purchase. So let me see. I think I probably closed it. Anyway, So you go to KalilaReynolds.com/masterclass, and after you purchase, you will get access to this specific page right here. Or actually, I should just go there and show you. Once you get into this page, so somebody was asking where the ebook is. Once you are on this page, here's the ebook. You get to download the ebook. And the ebook has all the content that's covered in the video lessons in a book format. So in a readable format, if you want to go over everything more intensely. So you have all the videos. Here are your videos. You can watch each lesson.
Hey, Moneymakers, I'm Kalila Reynolds, and welcome to my...
So that's lesson 1. You can scroll down to lesson 2, Keys to Wealth Creation. Click on it, and you can watch it. Simple as that. Scroll down to lesson 3. Once that's done, stock market basics. And then that gives you the opportunity to download our investments tracker spreadsheet. So just click on that. And this is pretty cool. I really want to show you this. So what I did here was a sample portfolio. And all right, let's wait until it opens. All right, you seeing it open? Let me just check that you are able to see this. Okay, I need to also share that document. Okay, so let's stop sharing and start sharing again. All right, so you're gonna get this along with your bundle, and this is your stocks tracker, right? You just make sure again you're seeing it. Yep, you are. So here is your stocks tracker, and this gives you the ability to track your entire portfolio for the year. So you have each tab here, January, February, March, right down to December. And what I did was I put in a sample portfolio. So these are some stocks, and I'm not saying go out and buy these. I just use these as examples. And all you need to do, and if you're unclear about the instructions, you just hover over each column where you see a little red arrow, and it will tell you what to do here. So this stock tells you the price that the stock closed at on the last day of the previous month. So each column in blue, you would have to manually update. Any cell that you see that's in blue, you need to manually put in these prices at the end of the month. So you go to JSE website, check what separate stock price is or was at the start of the month, put it in here. At the end of the month, the last day of the month, you're going to put in the new prices right here. And if you received any dividends for that stock, you're going to put them in this column as well. Once you do that, everything else will automatically update. You also are going to put in your cash. So if you added any cash to your account, you're going to add it right here. So this is what would have been brought forward from the previous month. So this is the money that's currently in your account. And then if you add anything, you're going to put it over here. So let's look at what February looks like. So in February, so in January, we had 5,000 and we added 5,000 cash. So now we have 10,000 in February, and we're going to add another 5,000 cash. So now we have 15,000 is our new balance that will go forward to the following month. Now, there are apps that can do this for you automatically, so you don't have to do all this work and put in all the stock prices each month. There is, for example, there's My Money JA that I know Randy Rowe has. There's Stock Getter. There's J Stock. There's a few of them. Some of them are, I think most of them, they have a free version and a paid version. So the free version would give you access to a limited number of stocks. So let's say you have a small portfolio just starting, maybe you can put 5-6 stocks in there. But once you start growing that portfolio to a certain number, then it might have some restrictions on it. So the benefit of this, you may or may not use it if you want to. there are no restrictions because it's a spreadsheet and you can customize it however you like. So, and just replace these. So you replace all these examples that I have here with the stocks that you have purchased. You're going to put in the number of shares that you have and then put in the price that you acquired them at, or the price that they ended last month at. The end of the month, you're going to put in your new price, and then everything else will update, and it will tell you how much money you have gained on this stock or lost. If it's a gain, it will automatically show in green. If it's a loss, it will automatically show in red. So it will tell you how much you have gained or lost for the month in dollar terms and also in percentage. And then it will also tell you, so this column will tell you how much you have gained or lost, accounting for dividends as well. And then it will also tell you your year-to-date gain or loss. So for the month in February, this person would have gained $365 on their investment. But for the year, so when you account for both February and January, you gained $411. So your stock is up 6.3% for the year. That's up to February. And then I wanted to show you, I think I added a stock in April. So let's say you buy some additional shares of a stock that you already had. So in this example, we already had NCB shares and we bought some more stock in NCB shares. All you have to do is right click here and add insert above or below to add a new row. So you can customize this however you want. And like I said, there are easier ways to do this. This is how I do it. I improved upon it for you. So this is very similar to what I use to track my portfolio. And you can feel free to use this if you want to or not. It's just an additional thing that I decided to throw in the bundle to help you guys out with your portfolio. All right. So yeah, let's go back to the class and see, all right, what else is in there. So let me go back to sharing the web page with you. Okay, so that was under 3, and that's here because we spoke about that here. There's a segment in it that says calculating gains and losses, and we show you how to calculate your gains and losses. The spreadsheet also does it for you automatically. And in lesson 4, click and watch your video. These are the topics covered. Lesson 5, click and watch your video. Also, you can take the risk tolerance quiz. So click here and you take your quiz and find out what your risk profile is. And we talk about risk profile in that lesson. And then the final lesson is lesson 6. This is what it covers. And you can download your free broker guide, which some of you may already have, because that was offered with the, why is this showing like this?
Sell online and grow your business with Wix
Okay,
e-commerce.
it is working.
Create a beautiful...
Learn how to buy and sell stocks.
All right. Just checking that it's working because it looked weird. There's no thumbnail on it. But yeah, it does work. So this is what you get access to, this page, once you purchase your bundle. So let me show you how it works. So you just go to KalilaReynolds.com/masterclass. And this is the page where you will purchase the product. So you can click here or click here. And it will add it to your shopping cart. Once you check out, it's already in my shopping cart. You can proceed to check out. It will ask you for your information, and then you simply pay for your order. And once you pay for the order, then you will have access to the masterclass. Then you just go right here. So you go to the menu button, and you will have access to this Beginners Masterclass. So for anybody who has not paid, you will not see this line at all. You'll just see home, news, and there you go. It's going to come up. It's just taking a little while because we're live streaming. Yeah, there it is. Right. So for regular people who come to the website, they will see home, news, shows, and whatnot, but they won't see this Beginners Masterclass. This only pops up after you have purchased the class, right? And also reminding you that you can hop on over to the store and get yourself some merch. We do have t-shirts and masks available. Let's get this money. And you see the masterclass is also there in the store. All right. And you have the option to view in Jamaican dollars or US dollars, to view or pay in JMD or USD, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, welcome to my masterclass, everybody. Garvin says that spreadsheet is really helpful. Apps exist, but there's usually a limit to how much stocks you can track for free. That's so true. Dwayne says, I paid with PayPal. It works great. No issues. Jenny says, PayPal option was super convenient. Yay. I like that you guys are able to get through easily, because this has been a pain in my side for the past few weeks, and especially the last couple of days. Big up to Nesta Garrick from RAS Visuals, who has made it work, even though I gave him the stuff at the very last minute. He has made all of this work and put in all this effort to get it done so that you can purchase this product. All right, so let's go into our next giveaway. And I'm going to have some giveaways of the masterclass as well. But first, here is Bulwark Insurance Agency. You hear them all the time at the start of the show. This segment of Taking Stock is brought to you by Bulwark Insurance Agency. Well, let's learn a little bit more about Bulwark. Joining me now is Melzetta Smith. She's the Marketing Communications Officer at Bulwark. Hi, Mel.
Hi, Kalila. How are you?
I'm great. It's so good to have you on.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be here, part of the show tonight.
So tell me a little bit about Bulwark Insurance Agency. So you're not your traditional insurance agency, right?
No, we are not. We are, of course, unique in everything that we do. We define ourselves as the insurance solutions company. So that in itself just sets us apart from everybody else, right? And of course, you know what we do. We offer different products, solutions that help individuals to build themselves and become financially stable, part of the theme, right? And to secure themselves from many risks that are there.
Wonderful. All right. So, Mel, what are you giving away today?
So, given that we are in the Christmas, the festive season, right, we will be giving away a $10,000 supermarket voucher to that lucky winner.
I love it. I love it.
We hope our winner tonight will really appreciate that gift, given Christmas is next week, right?
Yes, and perfect timing, because this weekend coming up is the last shopping weekend before Christmas. So yes, perfect timing. All
Awesome.
right. So what is your question?
Okay, so for the fans of Bulwark and Taking Stock, the question we have tonight is, what product is offered by Bulwark that is exclusive to the private security industry?
Ooh, is a little bit tough. Let me see if anybody knows the answer. What product is offered by Bulwark exclusively to the private security industry? See, we did a live with Bulwark some months ago, Mel, and if people had watched that live, they would know the answer. Or you could hop on over to Bulwark's Facebook page or to bulwarkja.com and try to see if you know the answer. I see some answers coming up. I think I see the right answer. Let's see.
Keeping my fingers crossed.
I think I see the right answer. Kisanuel Leng says guard income protector. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yes. Awesome. Congratulations.
Hey, congratulations. So you guys have been doing your Googling, man. Your Google fingers are very fast. Congrats, Kisanuel Leng. So we're going to take your information. Please email us at admin@kalilaraymedia.com. All right. And we'll be in touch with instructions on how to collect your prize from Bulwark Insurance Agency. Thanks, Melzetta.
Thank you, Kalila. Have a great night.
Awesome. All right. So I also have to give away some of my courses. And before we do that, though, we're doing our Appleton giveaway. Is the Appleton time now, right, producer? You can tell me. I think so. All right. So we have, let me get my Appleton gift basket. It's heavy. That's a big basket. All right. Make sure it's in this shot. Yeah. Here you go. So a lot of you have been complaining that I always do the Appleton giveaway and it's only for the guests, right? For the people who come on the show and talk whatever. Now we finally have Appleton gift baskets for you, for the viewers. So let's see how you can win this fabulous Appleton gift basket. This is such an easy question. Okay. How many video courses are available as a part of the masterclass? That's so easy. How many video courses are part of the masterclass? And I see Keneal Walters. Is Damien? No, who has the first answer? Keneal, yes, Keneal Walters was the first person with the correct answer, and 6 is the correct answer. So Keneal, congratulations, you've won yourself an Appleton gift basket so you can enjoy some rum this Christmas season. Congratulations, Keneal. I feel like we need to add some music to this to this master class. I have another giveaway here. All right, so another Appleton. This one is Appleton too. Producer. Don't feel shy to put your voice in it, Just answer yes or no. Somebody says they answered first, but on my side here, that's not what I see. On my side, Keneal shows first. Producer, I'm not hearing your voice. The next giveaway is also Appleton.
Yes, Kalila. We're doing all Appleton giveaways now.
All of them together. All right. So the next question. Name 2 of the topics that will be covered in the masterclass. 2 topics, and I showed you the whole website just now. If you're subscribed to the email, you can easily just pull up the email because I sent out an email probably like 5 o'clock this afternoon. You can probably go on my IG and find it. 2 topics that will be covered in the masterclass, and you can win another Appleton gift basket. So let's see who can type the fastest. Let's see, Courtney. All right. So I see Mark said stocks and investing. I think that's kind of obvious and that's too vague. Courtney gave us a more specific answer. So Courtney said dividends and tracking gains and losses. Yes, those are 2 things that we will be covering in the masterclass. So congratulations, Courtney Fife Williams. You've won yourself an Appleton gift basket for Christmas. Yay! Congratulations, Courtney. Email admin@kalilaraymedia.com to claim your prize. So we have 1 more Appleton gift basket to give away. 1 more gift basket to give away. Now here's the question. How many bundles am I giving away in my master class? How many bundles? Producer, you have to talk to me because I'm not even sure what are the bundles. The packages. How many bundles am I giving away in my master class? So meaning how many things are a part of the package? Is that the question? I'm not hearing you.
The answer is 5.
All right, and Tavia D is the winner. I was just trying to seek clarity on what the question was. Tavia D is the winner. Congratulations, Tavia. So 5 is the answer, and you've won yourself an Appleton gift basket. We have a lot more giveaways coming up, including your opportunity to win the masterclass itself, the entire bundle. But first, let us go to the analysts and your market recap up next. Segment of Taking Stock was brought to you by Bulwark Insurance Agency, insurance made easy, and Appleton Estate, Jamaican excellence.
Time now for your market recap, brought to you by Sagicor Investments. Think wealth, think Sagicor Investments. The Jamaica Stock Exchange advanced with the combined index gaining a little over 2,100 points or 0.5%. 106 stocks traded across both the main and junior markets of the JSE for the week ending Friday, December 10, 2021. 52 advanced, 45 declined, and 9 stayed the same. 99 million shares changed hands on the Jamaican dollar market, totaling nearly $948 million. Caribbean producers Jamaica saw the most trading activity. It took up nearly 32% of market volume. People bought and sold nearly 32 million shares in the company. The stock gained 13 cents to open this new week at $10.15. Wigton Wind Farm ordinary shares traded at the second highest volume, with people buying 12 million shares in the company. The stock gained 2 cents to open this new week at 50 cents. And Mailpack Group rounded out the most traded, taking up 11% of market volume. The stock lost 8 cents to open this week at $3.30. Now let's see who had the biggest gains for the week. 138 Student Living Jamaica stock price jumped 26% to close last week at $4.42. Lumber Depot stock price rose 17% to close last week at $3.22. And rounding out our biggest gains, Caribbean Cream is up 14% to open this week at $5.80. On the losing side now, I Create Ordinary Shares was the biggest loser for the week, down nearly 18%. The stock closed last week at 75 cents. KLE Group stock price fell 14% to open this new week at $1.99. And rounding of the week's biggest losers, SSL Venture Capital Jamaica, which lost nearly 14% to close last week at 82 cents. Market recap was brought to you by Sagicor Investments. Think wealth, think Sagicor Investments. This segment of Taking Stock, The Analysts, is brought to you by Jamaica Money Market Brokers.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. It's time for the analysts, but just before we get into it, let us invite our guests. All right, well, let me introduce the panel first. So we have investment research and sovereign risk analyst at JMB, Leovani Dillon. We also have business writer at The Observer, David Rose, and financial coach, founder, and CEO of Profit Jumpstarter, Keisha Bailey. Welcome to the program.
Hi, thanks for having us. Love your hat.
Thank you. Yes,
Lipstick.
in full effect. All right, so Leo, before we get into it, Leo, you have a little giveaway to do for us for the for JMMB, right?
Yes, I do.
Before you do the giveaway, Leo, tell me what makes JMMB different from other brokers.
Well, the main thing is really comes down to customer service, how we treat our clients. I mean, if you just look, I mean, we have quite quantitative data to back it up in terms of how our clients feel in general, both internal and external. It's just at the heart of what we do. Of what we do at JMB is just to give the customers a really good experience. I mean, this is the real world. So from time to time we have issues, but the way we work through those issues and the way that we treat our clients on a whole is really what sets us apart in the space.
Awesome. And yes, I did note that in the broker guide, a lot of the feedback from your customers saying the thing they like most about JMB is indeed your customer service. You guys ranked very highly on that, and that broker guide is a part of the masterclass bundle as well. So Leo,
Yes.
what's your question?
All right.
Before you
So
tell me the question, what do they win? What would they win?
it's a $10,000 cert, right?
Yes.
So I mean, to get you going in the investments. So yeah. So the question is easy question. So the question is at JMB, right? So in general, we have two accounts that you can use a stock brokerage account, or you can use a unit trust account in order to get exposure to stocks, right? So here's the quick question now. Name those accounts at JMB, the brokerage account and the unit trust account that's usually invested in stocks to get that exposure. So what's the name of those two type of accounts? The stock brokerage
Okay.
account and the unit trust account. That's largely invested in stocks.
All right, give us that name. Name the JMB stock brokerage account and the unit trust account that is largely invested in stocks. I see some people with the answer. So it's actually two answers, right? Because it's
Yes,
two
two
parts to the
answers.
question.
Yeah,
So name the JMB stock brokerage account, that's one
that's
part,
one. Yeah,
and the unit trust account that is largely invested in stocks.
yeah.
So let's see. I see some people typing in some answers. Who's the first one with the right answer? And that goes to Craig De Leon Diedrich. Congratulations, Craig. Emma and Income Growth are those products. Congratulations.
Close.
Email admin at KalilaRayMedia.com to claim your prize. Thanks for that giveaway, Leo. $10,000 will make somebody's Christmas for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we have some analysis to do of the stock market, which we typically do on this show. And I know the Christmas vibe is a different type of vibe, and maybe you're not even, you're just waiting in line to win something. But we do want to actually look at what happened on the stock market this week. And Leo, you're up first. So Jetcon's Q2 financial performance is okay. Give me what's been going on with Jetcon.
Okay. All right. So if I can just share my screen for a second. Let's try to bring this up. Can you see it? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, man. All right. So we're just starting off here. When you look under Q3 numbers, it reported a bit late, but reported Q3 ended September 2021. So what you're seeing here, right? You saw an improvement. So if you look around this region, you can see where they did 5.7 million, which is much improved from the 2 million last year. Same period last year. But that's a far cry from some of the previous years. So I mean, if you go back all the way to Q3 2017, you can see where the peak was around there. And you can see that the company's performance has been impacted by COVID, yes, recovering somewhat, but it's been deteriorating before COVID. Because there's also some structural issues in the space, a highly competitive space. So you saw issues from before, and COVID has kind of made that worse, right? So you saw that playing out. So yes, an improvement in the recent results, but it's still a far cry from a while back when you did a lot better, right? So if you zoom out a bit and you look on the full year perspective, you can see again back in 2017 was when Jetcon was making a lot of money. There's 153 million in profit in 2017, which was like record numbers for them. And if you look on the stock performance that followed, back then, Jetcon was like, oh, this is split adjusted price, by the way, because as you see with this blue line here, Jetcon did a 3-for-1 stock split back in about June 2017. So, taking that into consideration, adjusting the prices, you can see that the stock was really trading high around then, and that coincides with the strong earnings that the company was having around this 2017 time. And then you can see that slide thereafter as those earnings, declined, right? So you can see that link there between the fundamentals of the company and actual movement in the stock price, right? Now, to give you a perspective as to why this, the gains that you're seeing there were somewhat, skeptical. If you look on the PE ratio around that time, you can see around this 2017, 2018 time is around going close to 30 at times, so 20 plus, going close to 30 times, which is kind of expensive. And investors at the time might have expected a lot from the company because of the growth that you're seeing, going from 2016 to 2017. So persons are probably very excited. But where the challenge comes in, and this is a lesson in general, is that you want to measure your optimism. So yes, it's growing well, and the question you have to ask yourself, is this sustainable? Right? So if you look on the price to book ratio, you see even more pronounced, because this is a very elevated point here. And of course, it's way down now in terms of the price to book metric, but it's just an idea to get an understanding of the valuation that you're purchasing this company at around those times, right? And of course, you see it falling off there. Now, year to date, the company hasn't done so bad, in a year to date metric, because you can see that the company is up now, 16% year to date, massively underperforming the junior market though, which is up about 28% for the year. But it is what it is. Given how the company has been performing, it's positive for the year, but it's not that hot, right? And you can understand based on the metrics that in terms of the performance of the company, you can understand why you might have seen that pullback that you've seen over the years, right? So that's a major thing that's happening on Jetcon. And since this is the last show of the year, I want to do a quick zoom out as to what happened for this year, and how investors can think about investing going into the next year, right? So let's take a quick look here at the main market. Have you seen the screen?
Yeah, we're seeing it.
You're seeing it? Yeah, man. All right, so let's take a quick look here at the main market, right? So we can see around here in 2015 was when the real bull market really began in earnest. You see that big gain there. A lot of us in the market probably remember this time, persons in the market at this time, in terms of euphoria, everybody's excited in the market. And you see this outsized gain here in October 2015. That gain, I don't know how much persons in the chat can recall this, but this was during the whole DNG acquisition. That period in the market, which created this big move here in October. And of course, you see a lot of performance. A lot of persons in the market after this time will probably know a lot of up times in the market. And of course, 2020, we had a big pullback. But the idea of showing this here in terms of the range of movements is that right now, what I want investors to focus on is that even though right now you might see the market not really doing much, 2020 was pretty bad. The thing is, in general, what you want to look on the market in general is that you want to have a longer term perspective. Because what you don't want is to get too focused on what's happening in the now and not look on how the market can perform in general at potential returns. So this is just to give you an idea of how the market can perform when things are moving, companies are performing, and so it's just to give that perspective, right? So even though this year right now we're down almost 2%, 1.5, in the longer run though you can see some big gains. So it's best to take a measured approach, invest over time to take advantage of that. So yeah, so that's mainly it. Yeah.
So I want to see if people were actually listening or just waiting for the giveaway. So you better pay attention, right? So Leo, I am going to ask you to ask another question based on what you just presented to see if people were listening. And the first person with the correct answer will be our first masterclass winner.
Okay, all right. This is going to be an easy one. All right, so let's bring up the slide here.
What if you bring up back the slide, won't they see the answer?
Oh, no, the answer is not on the slide. It's not on the slide. It's not on the slide. So let's bring it up at the slide here. So here in October 2015, what occurred in October 2015 to help drive this gain? It's 36%.
Okay. What happened in October 2015 to help drive that 50% gain?
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. Okay, I see some answers coming in. Tell me when you see the right answer, Leo.
Yeah, that looks like, yeah, DNG acquisition. Yes, that's it.
Was Alric the first person with the correct answer? Because I see some before that.
Well, I'm not sure, but I can't tell.
No, I'm asking the producer.
Oh,
So
okay.
Jason is the first one with the correct answer. Danielle said DNG, but she didn't say DNG what? DNG
Oh.
soda.
Yeah.
So I would give it to Nick Gash, who actually said, and then Craig said acquisition, but didn't say acquisition of what. So yeah, Nigash Davidson says acquisition of DNG. So congratulations, Nigash. Email admin at KalilaRayMedia.com. We're the first bundle winner, the first masterclass prize winner this evening. You will get free access to everything in the course. Congratulations. Yay. All right. So you guys need to be listening. And I know that those of you who watch us regularly, you pay keen attention to the analysts. I know this is a segment of the show that most of you really, really like. So David, you there? I know you're having some technical issues earlier. David is on with us. David, I saw Scotia Group results came out. Was it last week or this week? I saw it in my inbox recently. So can you give us the highlights from Scotia's performance? You might be muted. Oh, he's freezing. He's still having some technical challenges. All right, so let's move on to Keisha then. And by the way, Keisha is also doing a giveaway. Keisha, what will you be giving away?
A free one-on-one coaching session. Usually, these sessions are worth around 500 US. Yes, they are. So 1 hour with me, that will change your life forever.
So my masterclass bundle is the baby course, right? This is for the beginners.
No, they need the masterclass to
You
start.
need the
Yes, to get the
masterclass
foundation.
first. You get the foundation, and then you go to Keisha, who's gonna really teach you, like delve into the strategies and stuff to make some serious money. And one of you will be winning this fabulous prize worth 500 US dollars this evening. So better pay keen attention to what Keisha is about to tell us. So Keisha, you are looking at the issue of US inflation. It's something that we've been talking about for the past several months, both US and local inflation, but it's now in the United States 6.8%, which is the highest it has been in 40 years, 40. And I see somebody on my IG keeps sending me screenshot, taking pictures of stuff at the supermarket and the prices of them in the United States. And because stuff is expensive. So what is going on in the US?
So it's food prices, mainly food prices, energy prices, and shelter. They are going up very astronomically this year. When we look at the core pieces of inflation, it's 4.9% over the last 12 months in the US. Compare that with Jamaica. So 6.8% is the top line inflation in the US in November. Jamaica, it's 8.5% for the 12-month period up to October 2021. So very high inflation in both countries. And it is cause for concern. The Fed chairman, Jerome Powell, he came out saying we're no longer using the word transitory. Remember, that was a big thing earlier this year, that inflation is transitory, it's going to pass. He's now saying, well, let's drop the word transitory, which is huge because that means inflation may be here to stay. So when we think about that, then what kind of companies may be hurt by this? Companies that can't pass on the inflation to their customers, they're going to get hurt. There's a lot of talk around tech companies as well and what inflation would do to them. Because the thinking is that high inflation could potentially hurt the tech companies. They've been the biggest winners this year, but they may come under a little pressure next year. We'll have to wait and see. Investors love tech companies. They've been pushing the market higher. We will see how that pans out in 2022. But definitely something to watch for. How is inflation going to play out in the market? And what should we be doing with our investments to take advantage of that?
Oh, man. All right.
Yeah.
So, what is your question for our audience to win this fabulous one-on-one consultation with the amazing Keisha Bailey of Profit
All right.
Jumpstarter, who's going to jumpstart your profits?
Yes. So spoke about the tech companies. They've been on fire all year. We all know them. So easy, cheesy question. So get your typing out. Name the top 5 tech companies in the US.
Top 5.
Yes, so
Okay.
5.
Mm, mm, um, mm,
Whoever comes first with 5.
mm, mm,
Mhm.
um,
Most people have them, and they've been all over.
Oh, I got them. I got them. 5.
Yeah.
People type in one answer. It's 5. She asked 5. She
Yes.
asked for. So, all right. So I see Jay posted has 5.
People putting
What does
new
5 look
names.
like? Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Apple, and Tesla.
We could go with that one.
You
But I
consider
like the
Tesla
person even
tech?
using the
Tesla is tech, yeah.
Tesla wouldn't really be there. I like the person's using the new name. Remember, we had a name change recently.
Oh, yes.
So you have to come
So you
correct.
don't, all right. So who's next after? Boy, the answers came in fast. Meta, Apple, Amazon, Google, and Netflix.
Yes.
Netflix is a top 5.
It's there up in the FANG, FANG. We could go with that.
All right. So we give it to Mark Anthony Jones then. Congratulations, Mark Anthony. You have won a consultation with the fabulous Keisha Bailey. Profit Jumpstarter, email admin@kalilaramedia.com to claim your prize. So we still have to come to David if his internet is not giving trouble right now, because we do want to hear those Scotia results. But first, let's hear from Sagicor. Sagicor has been sponsoring Market Recap almost since the start of Taking Stock. And Market Recap, of course, tells you what happened on the stock market the week before. And at the end of the month, we also give a monthly recap. I'm going to be shaking up Market Recap quite significantly for the new year. We're going to add some crypto to Market Recap and maybe some other things as well in 2022. So right now we have on our sponsor from Sagicor, Shelly Ann Morgan. She's Investment Client Services Manager at the Kingston Metropolitan Area at Sagicor Investments. Hi, Shelly Ann.
Hi, Kalia, and your guest.
Great. Oh, I love it. You have on your Santa hat.
Ooh,
Santa Shelly.
Giveaway show.
Yay. All right. So tell me a little bit about what makes Sagicor Investments unique in this space, because it's a very competitive space. Lots of brokers are out there who want to represent clients, who want to get us all on our path to wealth creation. What makes Sagicor unique? What's your selling points? Why do people come to you?
Well, Sagicor is unique because we have spent a lot of time trying to understand the Jamaicans, the financial landscape, and how we can really go about assisting our clients, our family, in terms of creating their wealth, growing their wealth, and preserving their wealth. We have lots of financial options here that everybody can benefit from. We have, for years now, been very pivotal in doing a lot of research and training for Jamaicans. Our eInvest platform is one of our newest opportunities for clients to go on and to just take up any options there when it comes on to initial public offers, the IPOs for short. There you are able to easily sign up and never miss an IPO, right? We have one of the lowest commission fees when it comes on to online trading. If you can save any money, right, legally, right, then you should, and you should look for the deals. And we have a lot of deals here at Sagicor, right? InvestorCoreJamaica.com is another, I want to say, best kept secret because not many persons know about it still. And if you go to InvestorCoreJamaica.com, you will learn a lot of stuff. There are lots of information there. You don't have to pay for it. It's already well researched. It's we brought global right here in Jamaica. You can go on and get really localized examples where you are able to learn new topics, new financial jargons. It just brings it home right there to you without any hassle. I know that most of us are working from home. Well, most of you. I'm still here working for you in the office. Most of you are working from home. It's very easy for you to just go on, log on, and get that information there daily. Sagicor is also one of the largest providers of the unit trust, and we have over 18 options that you can choose from. We are the market leader in the unit trust market, just now controlling over 42% of the market, or 130 billion of the local market. And here clients are easily able to access options where you are able to earn 10%, 5%, whatever you can desire, you can find an option there. Whether it is that you are very conservative, you are a moderate risk investor, or you are a high risk investor, there is something there for you. And you can mix and match with the advice of one of our wealth advisors, who we are very much here to assist you.
All right, so check out Sagicor Investments, and if you want more information about what their clients think about them, you can read the review in our broker guide, which is part of your masterclass bundle as well, and see how they rate according to their clients. So Shelly-Ann, what are you giving away today?
Today, we are giving away a $10,000 gift certificate for our stock brokerage. So one lucky person can either add to their stock brokerage portfolio or start a brand new portfolio, or win it and give it away. Because we're really promoting, thinking outside of the box in terms of,
yes,
of gifting. Not just this year, everything is pretty. The hats and their lights and everything. And we can't help but go crazy. So this year, we're encouraging you to be financially strong, right? And to make sure that at the end of the season, you are still able to earn.
Yes, absolutely. So what's the question?
The question is, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Name, and I'm going to say SIJ, so name Sagicor Investments Jamaica's listed equity, LEF for short, that primarily has stocks of manufacturing and distribution companies listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange.
Easy question.
Cheese.
Easy question, and you can win $10,000 worth of investments there at Sagicor Investments. Let's get this money.
Okay.
All right, let me cue the Jeopardy music. All right, I see some answers coming in. And no, it's not the Sigma Fund. Danny says, select MD. Will you accept that answer?
Ask Danny what is select MD.
Danny, what is select MD?
That's right on the money. Danny, the fact that he used the term, I knew he knew it, but for everybody else, so that is the correct answer.
So would you accept select MD, or you have to give the full name?
I will accept select MD. So it's a Sagicor Manufacturing and Distribution Select.
All right. So congratulations, Danny. Please email admin@kaliloremedia.com to claim your prize. And in the email, tell us what you want as well. We know we'll be writing it down, but still, just to make it easier for us. Congratulations, and thank you, Shelly-Ann.
You're very welcome. Thank you, everyone. Have a Merry Christmas. And remember, be financially strong and gift in a box. The Sigma gift certificates and the stock brokerage certificates are there for the taking.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Thank you.
All right, so we have one more topic to go over this evening. Is David back with us?
I'm here.
Yes. All right, David.
My laptop doesn't agree with trying to take in stock all the time.
All right, so give us the highlights of Scotia Investments performance. Scotia Group. Sorry, I'm thinking investments. Scotia Group's performance.
So for the fourth quarter, Scotia Group's net profit dropped 63%, down to $1.12 billion, and that's comparing against 3.49 billion in the prior comparative period. So Scotia's fourth quarter runs from August to October, unlike its competitor NCB, which is from July to September. So you saw this impact or this extended impact being felt on Scotia relative to other companies. So what made that? When COVID first came to Jamaica, everybody would have taken probably a month of COVID. Scotia would have taken it all the way to April. So during the quarter, Scotia had a significant increase in other operating expenses, which is related to the provisions for the closing down of some of the branches and the separations, along with the drop in fee and commission income and other revenue. So that was the main driver that pulled on the quarter. And because loan dispersals have been as robust, you saw a drop in interest income as well, and along with the non-interest income. For the overall financial year, Scotia's net profit is down just 7%, which is good in the context of what's going on, to $8.41 billion. So 7% decline to $8.41 billion as the number 2 financial giant, well, number 3 after Sagicor in Jamaican terms, isn't bad, especially considering Scotia's always been a defensive company. So to elaborate further, Scotia is also declared a dividend of 35 cents, which is $1.06 billion, which is interesting when you consider they had an earnings per share for the quarter of 36 cents. So it's almost 100% Scotia is saying, hey, shareholders, it's other profits here, enjoy your Christmas. But it's pretty good in terms of the fact that Scotia's core business is still stable, trying to push more with all these, as you see, in terms of mortgages, car loans. They introduced Select Pay for credit cards in terms of, putting your credit card payments, some credit card payments into extended premium plans.
Yeah.
And,
I think that's a pretty cool product. I noticed NCB has also introduced something similar.
They did. But
yeah.
NCB, what's the theme on NCB? You don't pay interest. That's the cap.
That's the difference. But Scotia didn't say what their interest rate is. They said you get a low interest rate. Do you know what the interest rate is? I should click on it.
I'm not sure the interest rate, but
I see it there on my, because I use Scotia. Most people have like NCB and Scotia, right? I saw it there as an option to pay the credit card. It said pay in installments. I should click it and see what happens. It says a low interest rate. I need to see what the low is.
So they get some examples on the website.
42%. That can't be the low interest rate.
No, they get some examples on the website, but the thing is, you have to remember, the shorter the time span for the installment, the less in terms of interest you're going to be paying. The longer you extend it, the more interest you're going to be paying, because the longer the time frame, the more risk on their side, which is where the increased interest cost comes onto you as a customer, which benefits them. And this is something that's not necessarily revolutionary. It's common in the US, like you have firms that have gone public with their business being buy now, pay later, So if you go to Amazon right now, you're going to see a firm, another company saying that, buy now, pay later and pay 5% interest rate.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that that's not necessarily attached per se to this a credit card alone. You have other means you can actually use it attached to that buy now, pay later option. And Scotia is looking to further expand their product portfolio in terms of introducing 2 new product funds for the Scotia investment arm, looking to create 2 new products for the Scotia insurance arm, and just further consolidating the branch operations to be as efficient as possible, because Scotia has said, hey, we have enough branches and we're committing more to digital. 99% of transactions value is being done digitally at the moment. So let's just make sure branches are digitally efficient so that customers can actually, just come in to get their business done without having to deal with cash. We're putting more ATMs out there to ensure that they can actually deposit their cash, and I really have to find a branch to come deposit cash at all. But in terms of the results, the fourth quarter was disappointing, but with additional charges coming in the fourth quarter, along with the lockdowns, being facing the brunt of that period, it's understandable, because the lockdown measures really kicked in the start of August when the measures were revised, versus like an NCB or another company where they had July and a good portion of August to really feel those earnings.
All right, David. So let me give you an opportunity now to throw out a question to our viewers based on everything you just told us about Scotia. How can they win another of my masterclass bundles?
All right. So what was a dividend that Scotia declared that is payable in January 2022? I mentioned it. I told the value amount. What is the actual nominal amount, meaning dollar sign and the cent? What is the actual amount?
You better have been paying attention. Did you write it down? What was the dividend that's going to be payable in January 2022? And let me tell you something. You can just plug that in to my sample portfolio. All right, I see some answers coming in. Is it 35 or 36, David?
35 cents is the dividend. 36 cents is the earnings per share for the quarter.
So 35 is the correct answer.
Correct.
All right. So congratulations to Alric Anderson, who was the first person to type 35 cents. Congratulations, Alric. You have won yourself a masterclass bundle. And let me just show you again how you can just plug that in to my tracker. Let me share my screen. If you joined us late, this is a part of your bundle. And there is a row here that you can add dividends to. So let's pretend that's, or you could change it because these things here are supposed to be changed. You had 100 shares in Scotia. I'm not sure what the stock price is right now. And you add your dividends, 36 cents. Oh, how did I do this? Oops. All right. So actually how I did it here was a formula. So B3, which is the number of shares that you own, times 35 cents. So you plug in 0.35. And that tells you how much dividends you earned from your 100 shares. Or if you prefer to, if you don't want to do the calculation or the formula route, when you get your dividend check or when it hits your account, you can just put in the number that you see right there. That might be easier for you, but that's a way that you can do it.
Can I add something to that, Kalila? And say that, the market didn't really like Scotia's results. Like, it peaked up to 38 on Friday. Results came out on the Monday and went on to like 35, 31 and, went to as low as $36 today. So persons weren't as impressed and with the results, much as for most of the financial companies, because most of them actually down like double digits for most of the year. NCB, Scotia, probably up for the year, but minimally. So the financial companies have really been taking and not been attractive as attractive during the year, excluding Barita, which is only company that's technically up for this year at the moment.
Yeah, financial companies have taken a hit this year. Gary says, I can make an app that does all of that. True, there are apps that do it. I mentioned it earlier. You have My Money, JA, Stock Getter, JStock. There are a few of them that do it, but there are limitations to the free version. So you can feel free to use my spreadsheet if you want to, use an app, pay for an app, whatever. The option is there. I just wanted to give you the option. All right. So thank you, David. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you, Leo. We're not finished with the program just yet, just with this segment. When we come back, I have some more giveaways to do. I have a few more master classes to give away. And if I'm feeling generous, maybe I threw in a couple of other things. So let's just wrap this segment and come back with our last segment of the show.
This segment of Taking Stock, The Analysts, was brought to you by Jamaica Money Market Brokers.
Okay, so who's ready to win another masterclass bundle? Who's ready? I have an easy question. Super, super easy. And if you've been following me for a long time, you should know this. I have multiple programs, right? Taking Stock is one of them. Out of all the programs that I do, which one was the first? Which was the very first program that I started this entire company with? Easy, easy question. Easy peasy. And you can win yourself another masterclass bundle. Which program came first? I see some answers, but you don't have the name quite right. That's not the name of the show. You almost have it right. Okay, I see the correct answer. I see. Let me just make sure this is the first person with the right answer. Okay, good thing I checked because it wasn't the first. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. Who had the first right answer? The correct answer is Money Mondays JA. Ruth Ann Powell. Congratulations, Ruth Ann. Money Mondays. Let me do it right. It's time for another episode of Money Mondays JA. That was the very first program that I started with in about March of 2019. So congratulations, Ruthann. You have won yourself a masterclass bundle, and may it serve you very, very, very well. So we have some more to give away. I also have a gift basket here from Proven, a gift bag, I should say. I always have to big up Proven because they were my very first sponsor on Money Mondays JA. They were very early to taking stock as well. So I have a nice, lovely gift bag here from Proven Wealth, and it contains a very nice planner. I also have a coffee cup, a coffee mug from them. It's a set. I don't have it on me right now, but there's that. And there are a couple of other things in the package. So, what should I ask? Let's see. What should I ask? What should you guys know about me and about the shows that would allow you to win? Okay, since this one is from Proven, just tell me, where is Proven Wealth's main office? Where is Proven Wealth located? Simple question. Where is Proven Wealth located? Anybody who can tell me that wins this lovely gift package from Proven and a masterclass bundle. David, you can't win, Nance. You can't win. Let's see who. Okay, I see the right question, the right answer. Let me see who was first. Who was first? Da-da-da-da-da. Jason did say Haining Road, and that's correct. But which number Haining Road? Alric. Didn't Alric already win? Alric has the right answer, but Alric already won. Producer, tell me if Alric already won, because you can't win twice.
Yes, he won already.
All right. And then, but the second person also won already. So let's go with, did Gary win already? I don't think so.
No.
Gary hasn't won yet. All right. So congratulations to Gary, because Ruthann, you're correct, but you already won as well. Our producer confirmed that Ruthann has won already. Ruthann was second. Check the list. You're seeing Ruthann's name? Ruthann, did you win already? The name is looking familiar to me. All right, they're just confirming who the winner is. But the correct answer is indeed 7 Haining Road. I should have asked a harder question because that was too easily Googleable. I should have asked like who is the CEO or something. Yeah.
Ruthann's already won, so Gary would be the next person.
All right. So congratulations to Gary. You have won yourself a masterclass bundle and a gift package from Proven Wealth. Okay, I see, and I have some more to do. Okay, let's see. All right. Oh, this is a good question. Who was the guest on episode 100 of Taking Stock? And I made a big deal about episode 100 because it wasn't that long ago. We are currently, this is episode 106. So if you want to go back and check who was on 6 episodes ago, but remember there was a big to-do about us celebrating episode 100. So who was the guest on episode 100 of Taking Stock? 106, 105, 104, 103, 102, 101. All right. I think I know the answer. Let me see if anybody has the correct answer. Belize Prime Minister, no, that was just last week. That wouldn't have been episode 100. All right. Let's see. Who has the right answer? Episode 100. And just to remind you, this is episode 106 right now that you're watching. Michael Leachin. Michael Leachin has not been on this show before. So Ruth Ann has the right answer, but Ruth Ann, you're very quick with the typing. You've already won, so I want to give it to somebody else who hasn't won yet. John Jackson, no. The politician from Belize, no. Mr. Biles, no. And like I said, somebody already posted the right answer. All right. Jay Postit says Monique Powell, and that is correct. She is the CEO of Quick Cart. So she was on episode 100. Congratulations, Jay Postit. Is it Jay or is it I? I think it's Jay Postit. So you're going to have to find a way to verify your identity since you don't have your real name there, but send us an email at admin@KalilaRayMedia.com to claim your prize. So how many have I given away so far? Is that like 4? I think I have one more that I'm supposed to do.
You've given away 5.
Yeah. I've done 5 already?
You've done 5. That was the 5th one.
All right, that was the 5th one, but I'm feeling generous. I feel like I should give away one more, like a brata. All right, so you guys want one more? You want one more opportunity? It's only $24.99 tonight, only 4,000 Jamaican dollars. Easy peasy. Okay, let me see. One more chance, and remember, if you've already won, please allow other people to participate and to win. Okay, let me see. What should I ask? I'm hungry now. Okay, here's one. Name how many sponsors we have. I want you to name all of them on Taking Stock sponsors currently. We have, I think there are 5 of them. Let me just think. But I want you to name all the sponsors of Taking Stock, and then you can win the last package. So we have and then there is and then and am I missing one? Oh yes, there's 6. There's actually 6 of them. So name all 6 sponsors of Taking Stock, and then you can win yourself the last masterclass. I see people commenting with 3 answers and 2 answers. There's 6 of them in total. Somebody else has, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost, you're missing one. And think of who was on the show today. Who did our very first giveaway on the show? You're missing that person. You're missing that company. Getting close. Oreen says, Massey used to sponsor the show. They're not on it currently. I'm looking for the current sponsors. So, O'Shane. Hasn't O'Shane won already? O'Shane says, JMMB, Sagicor, Appleton, Bulwark, Proven, Ideal. That's correct. That's all 6. Just verify for me that O'Shane hasn't won before.
He hasn't.
He hasn't. Well, congratulations, O'Shane. Yay. You are the final winner of the evening for our Investing for Beginners Masterclass bundle. Please email admin@KalilaRayMedia.com to claim your prize. And for everybody else who hasn't won, go to the website and buy it. It's not expensive. $24.99 if you buy it tonight. Price goes up tomorrow to $29.99 or 5,000 JMD. Buy it for a friend. All you have to do is put in their email address, and then they will get access to the course. And as you see, there is the 6-part video course. You get your ebook so that you can read the information. Some people learn better when they read rather than watching a video. You're going to get the broker guide to help you decide which broker to sign up with. You can take the risk profile quiz, and you get my stocks tracker spreadsheet. So yay! Congratulations to all our winners. Thank you so much for watching this evening. Of course, share with a friend. Let people know. Spread the word. Buy it as a gift. Buy it for your mommy, your auntie, your daddy, anybody you can't think of what they might need. Give the gift of wealth creation this Christmas. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you, well, on this program, I'll see you next year. But we still have lots of awesome content that's going to be coming out over the Christmas holiday period. Money Mondays JA will be out. Money Moves JA will be out. We have a special feature with VM Wealth that's going to be coming out possibly later this week. We'll see. And other stuff. So stay tuned. And of course, let's get this money. See you later.
Everybody, we've been enjoying so much. We're like, geez, we never know we learn so much. I'm literally gonna go back and watch everything. So much good information, you know, amazing, and we're learning as we go along.
I'm one of Khalila's biggest
fans.
when I watch her post, I have my notepad and my notes in on my phone, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this. And I said, Tammy, listen, we're going down the road to the bank and we're gonna sort out yourself.
And I'm like, no, I'm gonna use a credit card. He's like, no.
Let's get this money.